So this is a 2025 Audi SQ8. This thing's a monster, and you know there's the RSQ8, and this is essentially a discounted Lamborghini Urus. This thing is excellent. All-wheel steering, twin turbocharged V8. The exhaust is nasty. Take a listen to this. 568 pound-feet of torque. It's not very efficient, but I don't think the person getting this really cares about efficiency. Air suspension that's fully adjustable up and down. It even has an all-road setting, I think it's called. Raises the air suspension, dims the throttle a little bit, gives you more of an off-road feel. This has 23-inch wheels, and it has their R-specific compound tires, which is an Audi-specific compound for their RS models. Even though this is an S model, it still goes on some of the models with the higher performance rims. So this thing is it's just a monster to drive. We'll pull over here and take a look at the outside. Now this spec, it starts at $97,000. The way this is spec'd, oh my goodness. 18-wheeler through the red light, almost T-boned the Sonata, but not us. So this spec is $130,000. There's $30,000 of options on this. And it's things like carbon fiber package in these obscure areas on the vehicle. I'm gonna do a double check at that intersection. But it absolutely rips. I mean, if you're someone that's made a lot of money and you're into performance cars, but you have kids now and you wanna have it all in one vehicle, this thing is so cool. It really itches all of the scratches that you would have as an enthusiast in terms of a really good exhaust sound, having a lot of space, air suspension so you can adapt the car to be sporty. This thing corners flats when you're doing merge ramps. It has an exhaust that you love to hear and listen to. The cold starts in the morning also just will make you nauseous because they are so sick. That was a hacky joke, but I get up, I'm like, oh, there was a cold start in the car. So, yeah, I just really enjoy this thing. Now, the downsides to it, because there are a lot of upsides, the downsides to it are you can't afford it. That's the downside. The second downside, the infotainment here is dog balls. It's just, luckily it has Apple CarPlay, which is the saving grace of this thing. It has Apple CarPlay. Why can't I pull it up? Let's pull it up. And we click here, Apple CarPlay. Yeah, I know, I don't have any charge, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it has Apple CarPlay, as you can see on your screen, and so that is good. But this screen down here, this is also why it's not very efficient, is because you love to hear that V8 roar. This screen down here, I don't know, very confusing, kind of hard to use. It has massaging seats, and the massaging seats have 3 different settings. So we're on stretch, intensity is full blast, start. So now I'm getting stretched out as I'm taking my SQ3 around town. So I love the luxurious features of this. Plenty of space in the back, plenty of space in the trunk. Air suspension's nice and adjustable. It has an individual mode. So if you go to your drive selector, click that, and then you go to individual. You can click this, and you can change how you want individual to be. Anything from the engine sound to the steering, everything that you want it to be can be adjusted through this screen, and that can be really useful because maybe you want the throttle response to be sharp, but you want the suspension to be soft and the engine to be quiet. You can do all of that in here. So I just really enjoy being in this vehicle. I don't know why you would spend the extra money on an Audi RSQ8. I don't, but I've also not driven the RSQ8, so maybe it is worth it. But I can't imagine that it really is, especially for just driving these on the road. I think if you're getting the RSQ8, you're probably just getting it to say you have the RS model, the badge. And that's fine if you have the money for it. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just telling you that maybe, I can't even give you really any financial advice if you have that much money and you're like, well, just get whatever you want. But this is just a really well done vehicle. I knew I liked it, and then driving it, I like it even more. So I just think Audi has done an excellent job with this thing. But let's find somewhere to pull over and show you around the exterior. So one thing that's interesting on the front of these Audi S models is you notice there's no badging up here. So normally it would say like SQ8 really little, or just have the red S line. Audi's kind of eliminated that, and I'm sort of surprised by it, because a lot of times you want to have that badging designating that this is a more special model. These wheels are incredible. I absolutely love these things. I told you about the R compound in the tires. You can see it says RS etched into the actual rim itself. Massive brake calipers and ventilated discs, so I think that's really cool. Also, these fenders are slightly flared to house the larger 23-inch wheel. Part of the exterior carbon I was talking about, you have these carbon fiber mirror caps here, and then you also have this carbon fiber strip just along the bottom there. All-wheel steering, and surprisingly, it's a square setup. I actually thought it would have a staggered wheel setup. It's a square setup so you can rotate the tires, and then around back you have real quad tip exhausts. But you do have the badging back here. It says SQ8. I feel like this badging is poorly done. It's kind of, these letters are softer. They're almost like a little more feminine. I think they need to be more aggressive and blocked together. So that's an interesting change that Audi has made. More carbon fiber here, and then the black anthracite rings, the Audi badges, which look decent. Audi always does a decent job with their lighting. The lighting around back here looks really cool. Overall, the SQ8 has a unique shape to it. There's still a ton of space in the trunk, in the rear of the vehicle. It's very expensive, but it's such a good value in terms of what it's punching up against. When you look at like the Lamborghini Urus, I did a video comparing it to a Rivian R1S. The R1S actually makes this look like less of a good value. But overall, I mean, if you're looking for a high performance SUV, this is so good. Really enjoy driving it. The sound, excellent. Now, if you're looking for the entry-level performance model from Audi, you're going to be looking at an Audi S3. I've reviewed it. You can click this video right here. I've done a full review breakdown. I think you'll really enjoy this.